So of all the things that Bunky and I have ever done on these like RV excursions, I think this might be the thing I am most excited about. We are going to get on a train and ride through the mountains. Hopefully the leaves have changed a little bit. Like from what we've seen from our hikes and stuff, it seems as though they are changing, not all the way. In a couple of weeks, this train ride would be incredible. But while we're here, we gotta do it, you know?
Oh yeah.
So it's called the Blue Ridge Scenic Railway, and we actually got what they call like open air seating. So we're gonna be able to like really have a great view. Whenever Bunky went to like get our tickets, it said there was like all these ones available, and then we went back a couple hours later and it said that we got the last 2 tickets. So thankfully we got our tickets. It's October 1st. I feel like it's just like the perfect timing. It's fall. We had our coffee from our ghost and skeleton cups this morning. Like, this day is just gonna be epic.
When I was booking the train tickets and it was saying open air seating, I was imagining that we were gonna be riding like on an upper deck, like level, kind of like the buses in London or something, you know? And I thought we were just gonna be like flying through the air, open air, like we're on a roller coaster or something.
That's hilarious. I don't think it's quite like that.
No, it's not.
Hopefully after this train ride, we're gonna be able to like show you guys more of like Blue Ridge, because this is one of my favorite towns we have visited.
It's pretty awesome.
It's so cute. And we ate actually here the other night. It's called Chester's, and it is delicious.
Yeah.
Almost missed the train.
Yes, you did.
I was like, I'm gonna go get a coffee, and Bunky started texting me. He's like, we're loading.
Making me nervous, Monk. I was afraid we weren't gonna be able to sit together.
We made it though.
We are. We got ourselves a little end seat here.
Yep.
My name is Randy. I'll be hosting the car 2 hours and 10 minutes-ish. That we'll be on the train, so we'll be an hour down, be there for about 9 or 10 minutes, and an hour back. So let's get going.
Here we go.
Choo-choo!
Okay, we're gonna be halfway in Tennessee, halfway in Georgia.
Yep.
That's cool.
We just happen to be on the car that stops in both states.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
In this very moment, we're halfway.
I'm in Tennessee.
I'm in Georgia. I feel like it's kind of a sad day for the Bunkies.
It's always a sad day when you're leaving a wonderful place like this. The time flew by.
It did.
It seems like we just got here like a day or two ago.
So I told y'all whenever we first got here that I wanted to show you this campground because it's unbelievable. Like, it goes up there in one of our top 3 favorite campgrounds. It is immaculate, stunning, the most epic mountain views, the pool area, everything about it is just amazing. So I'm gonna show you guys this campground right now, tell you a little bit more about it. You gotta come check this one out. It's pretty epic. We cannot say enough good things about Talona Ridge. You have absolutely got to add this place to like your must-stay campgrounds list. The 360 views of the mountains. Friends, It is breathtaking, and the sunsets. Every night, the sunsets were just like more and more beautiful. They have large concrete sites, so big enough to fit any rig size, all the amenities, golf cart rentals, and the pool with equally as beautiful views. Can you just imagine like reading out by that pool? It is so relaxing. We love that in the surrounding area there was so much to do, so great restaurants, sightseeing. I never can say this right, but Amakaola Falls, I think I'm pronouncing it semi-correctly. You can go pick apples, the train ride, wineries, hikes, like you name it, they've got it. Conveniently, Talona is just like a rock's throw from the nearest Walmart and Chick-fil-A. Priorities, people. But everything was so clean and well maintained. The pool and clubhouse area have lots of like seating outside, so fireplaces and fire pits, and we love sitting out there at nighttime. We made lots of friends and got to just hang out. It was so nice, and they have games, crafts, live music, and food trucks that come on the weekends. We loved our stay at Talona Ridge. We cannot say enough good things about it, and we cannot wait to get back there. But we are going somewhere else. This trip is not over.
Where are we going?
It'll be a surprise. We don't have too far of a trip today.
No, 60 miles.
But once again, the road we're taking.
It'll be interesting. I think we're gonna make it just fine.
Why does this always happen to us?
I'm pretty sure.
We were gonna leave here in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, we need to.
I have to brag on my bunkie because you killed it. You guys know we've been having issues with our tires coming off the ground if we're on a site that is not perfectly level. And you know, all of these men have been trying to tell Bunkie, like more different campgrounds, people will be trying to help us, which is so sweet. But Bunkie was like, I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I think we've conquered the leveling on a slope challenge.
Because this campsite's pretty sloped.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a downhill towards the back end.
But Bunkie knew exactly what to do. We hit auto level and our tires are still on the ground. Hallelujah.
First try. When you're on a site that is sloping towards the rear, with a fifth wheel, you have to basically give yourself a lot more play with the not the leg portion that you can adjust with your pins, but the actual, I guess, shaft we'll call it. I don't know.
So see, there's like the bottom that has the holes, so that's our foot. Then there's the part that's solid, and that's what Bunkie's saying is you have to have more of that to play with.
Yeah, because ultimately you need to have enough room for your front end to come down real low because your back end is already higher. So if you don't leave yourself enough space for that front end to come all the way down, then your system is basically going to have to raise the back end even higher. Right. And then your tires end up dangling.
And do you think that putting those Camco yellow blocks in the back help?
I do, because then what can happen on the back stabilizers is you'll run out of, like it'll say out of stroke. That's what we've actually seen that message before.
Many times.
Yeah, so, and then you're putting those down, so it's making contact with the, ground sooner. Right. And then also, I like having that as well because part that's extended out into the housing itself. So I feel like it's more secure and stable too. Yeah, and basically what we're saying is like we've been putting 4 of these yellow blocks down underneath the back stabilizers, especially situation like this where we are slanted. But yeah, hallelujah, we are in here. It is a happy day. We made it to our next destination, which is called Leisure Acres, which is in Cleveland, Georgia. So we're about 15 minutes to Helen, 20 minutes to Dahlonega. Yeah. I have one excited bunkie right now. We are about to go into Helen, and it's Oktoberfest, and it is going to be probably packed to the gills. Well, it starts at 6 o'clock, so we're gonna get there a little bit early, hopefully find some parking. Yeah, because when we got into this campground yesterday, the lady who was checking me in, she was like, I'm sure you want to go to Helen because that's what everyone wants to do, and she's like, it's only 15 minutes from here, but plan for like a 45-minute trip before you find parking. And I was like, oh, okay. Now it is Tuesday though, so I think like Friday, Saturday, Sunday might be a little busier, but
hopefully it won't be like too bad tonight. But we are so excited. We're like 1 mile from being in Helen, and I just have to tell y'all, every little building that we've passed is like the most adorable thing I've ever seen. We passed this huge farm and it had like 100 cows on it. This is going to be the most adorable, fun little town. Oh my word, Bunky. Oh my word. Oh, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. What did you say earlier? It's a, say it, Bavarian?
I think it's a Bavarian village theme. So don't let the last name fool you, people. There's a little bit of German in this guy. So that's where I get my big ankles from. Oh my gosh. Well, our first Hansel and Gretel named place.
Ooh.
Hansel and Gretel Chocolate Factory.
From like the TikToks and Reels that I've seen, apparently they have a place that's called Hansel and Gretel like Chocolate Factory, and it's supposed to be some of like the best chocolate ever.
It would take a lot for chocolates and candies to surpass Mary Ruth's in Frankfort, Kentucky.
We are here! Oh my word! Oh my word, Bunky. This is so fun. For the first time ever in the duration of Dolly, we fit in one parking spot. That's the biggest, longest parking space I've ever seen.
I think it's designed for maybe buses, but we almost qualify as a bus, you know?
We sure do. And y'all, we always have to get 2 parking spots because we have an 8-foot bed. Not today. Also, this is like the luxury of coming during the week and on the weekend. Yeah. We actually have like a good parking space.
We had a lot of options, you know?
Yeah, it's wide open. Now let me tell you guys. I know I said that like Highlands is the most like fall Hallmark-esque little town, and it is. But this is like even more. Just from what I've seen so far. This is like where you want to come if you want to do fall right. This is actually the infamous Hansel and Gretel Candy Kitchen. So you have to go in there in a little bit and get some chocolate. It's such a pretty day, and we are in downtown Dahlonega. We came here the other night, but just for dinner. So today we want to like walk around and see all there is to do around here. It looks like there's some cute little shops and inns. I love towns like this. We went to Helen last night, and that was really neat to see, but I feel like Helen is way more touristy kind of, and this is way more like what we love. It's very quaint, and I feel like there's a lot of good Christmas shops here, because I have been told that if you want to see a magical little Christmas town, that Dahlonega is where you come. So I can't wait to like walk around and see what all they have in these shops.
So apparently Dahlonega was kind of like a gold mining town of sorts, and this monstrosity here was some sort of contraption that they came up with in order to be able to get gravel or get soil and gravel from the middle of the river so that they could then sift through it for gold.
Oh, that's cool.
Because they wanted to get to more of it than just from the banks of the shore of the river. So this is like 150 years old. How did people come up with this stuff?
Very cool.
You know, way back when.
Yeah. This is my favorite store of all time.
It said it was the most eclectic mercantile.
It is amazing.
It's cool.
All the Christmas stuff, I am in love. This is absolutely the most charming little town. The more I see of it, the more I love it.
You know what's I find interesting here?
What?
All of these little towns that we've been at in North Georgia have a roundabout, and there's like a building in the middle of them.
Yeah, it's like a little town square.
So it's interesting how everywhere we've gone, we've come across that. Like it was like that in downtown LJ, and then here in Cleveland that we've driven through. Might have been like that somewhere in Helen.
Yeah.
It's so funny how
it is. It is just so charming. This little town is beautiful. So this building that is in the center of downtown is actually a courthouse, which is just like the other one, so it must be a thing.
Yeah, also read on one of the little history signs, apparently for good luck, newly married couples, they would go around the courthouse together, like walk around it 3 times for good luck.
That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.